Gary, or?
I think we have a representative of the developers going to
Thank
make
you.
a presentation.
Do we have your name and who you represent, please?
My name is Elise Pekarsky. I'm with LJR Engineering. I have drawings, 11 by 17. If you guys would like to.
It makes it a little easier.
You can share.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please, in case you want to.
I
Okay, you try it out. Lisa, you do it, so you can press that red button. If you want, I can do it later. It's up to you.
It doesn't matter. I can probably figure it out. Okay. I'm here tonight on behalf of the developers of Wellington Meadows Section 6, which consists of 10 lots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Of those 10 lots, these two right here are not proposed to be building lots at this time until Lavender Lane is extended. So there's technically only 8 building lots within this section. We're proposing to construct approximately 320 feet of 8-inch diameter sanitary sewers, 460 feet of 12-inch diameter storm sewers, and 600 feet of roads and gutters to serve those 8 residential lots. The stormwater runoff from this site is going to be directed northerly to an existing stormwater management facility, which is just off the page, which is underneath the power lines. And that was designed and constructed as part of Section 4, and it was intended to take the runoff from this development. I'm not sure if the board has any questions about this. It's a continuation of the development.
Comments, Gary?
Yeah, just a couple. Unlike some of our more recent subdivisions that we've gone through, this one's really pretty easy. As Elise said, the stormwater management facility is already constructed, and there's only a few lots that are being built. I'd like to point out something, though, relative to the sanitary sewers. We are leaving an easement between these 2 lots for this individual so that a lateral could be put to that house there. And also the developers left a manhole here, and we're taking an easement between these 2 lots to serve these 2 properties. In our letter are the names of the residents, and I don't know if any of them are here tonight, but it would certainly be great if the town or somebody could let them know that, it's my opinion anyway, that if they're interested in sewers, they may wish to talk to the developer relative to doing that, because I think it can be done far cheaper now. On these 2 lots especially, they're not going to be developed right away, but here, it's going to be better to put a sewer in before we start getting residents on those lots. Also, procedurally, I think they can save a lot of cost with engineering and public hearings and things of that nature if we could perhaps do this and include it on the as-built for the facilities that they're doing. I don't know whether the developer would be agreeable to that, but just thinking ahead for the residents, it should save them some money.
Thank you.
Well, one other issue on the reason they're not extending this now is because they're not going to do a turnaround. So I just want to make sure that when the board considers this, that they get any comments from the highway superintendent relative to any concerns they may have on that. The last issue I have is relative to erosion control. If the board approves the contract drawings for this, we recommend that the town enter into with the developer siltation erosion control agreement, and securities be posted in the amount of $5,261. And that does not need to take place but until they're ready to go to construction, which they probably are. So
Yes.
I think that needs to be that agreement should be in place before they go to construction. And that concludes my comments.
Comments, Heather? Anything?
No, I'd like to have if Elise can have the developer contact me directly about the necessary siltation erosion agreement and the making sure that securities are on file in Tracy's office.
Of course. Thank you. Yep.
Any other questions?
I would make a motion to approve the contract drawings with the pursuant to the terms outlined in the October 5th letter from O'Brien and Gear, and the appropriate securities and our attorney's review of the securities.
Second.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Number 15. Heather or Gary?
That is me. The board should have received a memorandum from our office dated October 3rd regarding easements for the sanctuary sewer district. If the board's agreeable, you should have all of the necessary information. We ask that you formally accept these easements on behalf of the town.
Jay, we contacted Mr. Burdick in regards to the amounts for the sewers and everything else. I know we talked about it once before. Did he maybe able to hook into it, or?
Mr. Burdick is in the process of doing that.
Mr. Burdick posted money for those sewers, which I believe now, because of the project, may be returnable.
Okay, that's what we need to kind
But
of.
I talked to Mr. Burdick today,
Okay, perfect.
but I need to have conversation in-house regarding the project.
Okay. Sorry, Heather.
That's all right. I'm finished. I need
Questions?
to vote, but.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Bruno?
Yes.
Ms. Tarwacki?
Yes.
Mr. Coral?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.